Hello friends, welcome to my channel Rachana Jadav. As I promised that I will share with you the detailed video related to the sample paper of information technology. So let's start. So first of all, everyone know कि आपके पास time कितना है, that is 1 hour. Okay, and in that the marks are 25 and this is related to term 2 and the syllabus that you know very well, that unit 4 and 5 from part A and part B. Okay, so part A में 5 marks का है, that is employability skills, और part B that is subject specific skills, in that 20 marks का आपका होगा. Okay, नाउ द नेक्स्ट पार्ट लाइक योर यूनिट 4 जो मैंने आपको बताया उसमें एंटरप्रेन्योर स्किल्स के रिलेटेड यू विल हैव 2 क्वेश्चंस ओवर देयर 1 mark ईच. देखो वेरी स्मॉल आंसर्स. ओके, एंड योर शॉर्ट आंसर्स, वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर्स. यहाँ शॉर्ट आंसर्स में 2 marks ईच. इन दैट 1 question विल बी देयर विल बी नो लॉन्ग आंसर्स फॉर यू. ओके, तो ये एक अच्छी बात है. एंड टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस विल बी 3. अब जो है यूनिट 5 दैट इज ग्रीन स्किल्स. ओके, फॉर दैट यू कैन सी इट ओवर हियर के वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर्स में आपको 2 क्वेश्चंस एंड 2 marks के आपको यानी मीन्स आपको शॉर्ट आंसर्स दैट विल बी ऑफ 1 question विल बी देयर. सो देयर विल बी टोटल 3 questions. नाउ टोटल क्वेश्चन ओवर हियर फॉर वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर्स विल बी 4 एंड हियर इट विल बी 2. तो पूरा मिलाकर क्या हो गया, 6 questions आपके पास होंगे. बट आपको अटेम्प्ट कितने करने हैं, दैट एनी 3. 1 mark वाले में एनी 3 आपको अटेम्प्ट करने हैं एंड 2 marks वाले में एनी 1. सो वेरी गुड ना, you are getting good option over here, right? So 3 plus 2 5, everyone can understand 3 marks और यहाँ 2 marks, so 5 marks. Okay, after that we will go for subject. तो यहाँ आपको 4 है, sorry 3 and 4 है. So your database management system, that is DBMS. In that yes there is very short answers में आपको 1 mark के 3 questions मिल रहे हैं और वेब एप्लीकेशन में भी आपको 3 questions मिल रहे हैं. देन 2 marks में आपको 3 questions मिल रहे हैं एंड another that is web application, in that also 3 questions. So that will be 3 2s are 6 and your 3 2s are 6. Okay, now the next is 4 marks. यहाँ लॉन्ग आंसर्स है बट रिमेंबर कि आपको डेटाबेस में आपको एसक्यूएल की कोडिंग आनी चाहिए. यू मस्ट नो द एसक्यूएल कोडिंग. 4 marks में आपको एसक्यूएल कोडिंग पूछा ही जाएगा. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर. and your web application in that 2 marks. So here it may be open ended questions or maybe case study, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Okay, so here totally from database 7 questions and from web application it will be 8 questions. So there are 15 questions, from that you have to attempt any 10 और आपके marks जो हो रहे हैं total that is of 20 marks. Okay, by default you can see the options are given. 6 क्वेश्चन है जिसमें से 4 अटेम्प्ट करने हैं. यहाँ भी 6 क्वेश्चन एंड 4 यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट एंड योर 3 क्वेश्चंस एंड यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट 2. नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट. So here you can see it is given a detail about it, the general instructions. आपको यहाँ general instructions मिल जाएंगे like section A, B, C. You know very well कि last time भी वही था, but this time also it is in 3 sections. Section A is part A, section B is part B and the part C, section C जो है उसके अंदर आपको application based questions आएंगे. So yes, first you can see give any one quality of a successful entrepreneur. As you know कि आपकी books में आपको बहुत सारे qualities उसमें दिए हुए. From that any one quality you will write it over here and it must match with that. Okay, तो वहाँ आपको 1 mark मिल जाएंगे. Name the term used for a false belief or opinion about something. यानी false belief तो myth. Okay, तो आपको terms भी पूछे जा सकते हैं. You can be asked also the terms related to it, but you have to only answer the name or maybe it may be the term also. Give any one practice or sustainable process that is being used to help preserve the environment. आपको खुद से बताना है. So it may be open ended. You know very well कि आपने अब तक साइंस में भी पढ़ा है and you have also known this thing about it in your chapter. And if you don't know about it तो आप मेरे videos देख सकते हो related to environment. Okay, that is green skills के chapter का. Next give an example of large scale production of solar power in India. Okay. Now somewhere it may be a different thing, तो आप लोग अपने हिसाब से आंसर दे सकते हो. दिस इज ऑल्सो a thing कि solar park कहाँ कहाँ है, so you must know about it. If it is not means this is an open ended and as I have told you कि आपको any three attempt करना है, so if you don't know this answer you can leave it and you can go for three. But remember, आपको चारों attempt नहीं करने हैं. You have to not to attempt all the four because they will count only the starting questions which you have attempted. अगर आपने चारों attempt किए तो, okay. But remember, if you are confident that you know these questions, then only you attempt it. So any three ही आपको attempt करना है, not more than that. Answer any one question out of the given two questions. तो दो क्वेश्चन में से एक आपको करना है and that will be of 2 marks. So here explain any two functions of an entrepreneur. There are many functions of entrepreneur. From that any two you will write it and 1 mark for each. Okay. Reduce inequalities is one of the sustainable development goal set by the UN. Give any two ways to reduce. Again, it is an open-ended part. Okay. आपके खुद के ideas, views which you have it, and even if it is in the book, तो book के according आपको लिखना है. Okay. So and you know that there are 17 things which have been covered over there. Now section B, that is of 12 marks. आपको 12 marks का दिख रहा है, 4 marks that is 1 mark वाला, और 8 marks in that 2 marks वाला भी आ जाएगा. Okay, so let's go for it. 2 marks का question आएगा and this is for 1 mark. Name the device that converts digital signals to analog that can travel over phone lines. I think so you have learned in 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard that modem. It may also be asked that what is the full form of it. So you must know modulator, demodulator. Okay, 1 mark for that. Dash key is an accessibility function which is designed for people who have vision impairment or cognitive disability. So here many of the things have been covered in the web accessibility. तो आप देखना toggle key. Okay, so you must remember that what is used over there, filter, toggle. Okay, so this must be done. It is a theory part, but yes, you have to do it. For visual impairment, they are given different part. Okay. Next is networks in which certain computers have special dedicated tasks. Providing services to other computers in the network are called dash networks. So client server, you know very well that client server means in that client means what? The person or the place where you are requesting, and the server which provides the service on the request. So client server. So in the network also we have client server network, you know, point to point and client server. So it may also happen कि आपको 2 मार्क में आपको पूछा जाए कि difference between client server and point to point protocol. Okay, sorry, point to point network. Mention any two integer data type of table field in database. So your tiny integer, small integer, you can understand by it कि हाँ भाई इसमें integer की length होगी, उसके according वो count होगा, and your half mark for each. So your 5 are there. From that any 4 you have to write it. Any 2 you have to write it और उसके 1 mark half of marks गिनकर 1 mark हो जाएगा. Name the relationship in which one column of a primary key table is associated with all the columns of the associated table and vice versa. तो उसे क्या बोलेंगे? One to many or many to one, right? So here one column जो सबसे relate हो रहा है, या तो फिर ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि all the columns are related to one person. So here vice versa means that define reports of a database. You know very well कि हाँ table, query, form, report, ये सारे terms आपको याद करने हैं. Please remember these terms you must know. A report helps to display the data in a summarized manner. It is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. Means you can only see as a report. It may be also like that कि आपको form और report के बीच में difference लिखना है या query और form के बीच में. So you must know that difference also in between of that. So here 1 mark. Now here what you have to do, you have to attempt any 4 out of 6. So very easy, you are only having many options over here. As I have seen कि information technology में बहुत सारे options आपको मिल रहे हैं, एंड दैट ऑल्सो इनर ऑप्शन, यहाँ इनर ऑप्शन की जरूरत ही नहीं है, डायरेक्टली ऑप्शन आपको मिल रहे हैं, while in some of the cases it is inner option also. Answer any 4 questions out of the 6 questions. अब यहाँ 2 मार्क के हैं. List any 4 advantages associated with networking. Please remember there are many advantages, okay, which have been covered in your book or maybe in your syllabus wherever you are having. So you can write it. This is open ended also, and please try to write it from your books, okay. So your half marks for each correct advantage. So there will be 4. So half means you can understand कि 4 आपको लिखना है. Okay. Difference between wired and wireless and give one example for each type. अब example के भी marks है इसमें, right? So a wired setup uses physical cables to transfer the data between different devices and computer system. You know very well कि wired यानी wire होगा, wireless यानी इसमें wires नहीं होंगे. So now the example. So your example like dial-up, DSL, that is a digital subscriber line, cable internet, while in wireless, WiMAX, Wi-Fi. It may also be asked to you the difference in between of WiMAX and Wi-Fi. Okay, ऐसा भी हो सकता है, तो please remember that part also. 1 mark for the correct difference, यानी एक उनके बीच में जो डिफरेंस है उसका आपको क्या मिलेगा, 1 mark. और half marks यानी मीन्स half marks for example, so that will be 1 mark. दोनों मिलाकर आपको 1 हो गया यानी 2, right, 2 marks. What do you understand by ISP with respect to web application? Name any 2 connection type that home users use. Everyone know कि ISP is an internet service provider. वो हमें provide करते हैं services, right, of access to internet. It may be in the form of dial-up, direct, wireless, okay. और उसके लिए भी अभी हमने discuss किया DSL, right, then cable, modem, dial-up, okay. So here again what it is given, 1 mark for the definition and half mark for the correct connection. तो यहाँ आपको दिया हुआ है name 2 connections. तो आप 2 connection यानी half and half, that will be 1. Now the next one, how entry required and default value properties of a table field in a database are different from each other. So entry required means what, that yes you have to enter the value over there in that field. उसे आप blank नहीं छोड़ सकते हैं, right? You cannot keep it blank over there. आप उसके अंदर डेटा आपको एंटर करना ही होगा डेटाबेस में, okay. Default value means by default whenever you will go for the new data entry, तो वो वैल्यू वहां डायरेक्टली वो शो होना ऑटोमेटिक शुरू हो जाएगा. लाइक टेक वन एग्जांपल कि मुझे सिटी, तो सिटी में बाय डिफॉल्ट मुझे ऐसा चाहिए कि हाँ बड़ौदा लिखा हो या मुंबई लिखा हो, इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग अगेन एंड अगेन. तो क्या कर सकते हैं, आई विल गो विद द डिफॉल्ट वैल्यू और उसमें मैं लिख लूंगी मुंबई या तो फिर बड़ौदा, ओके. सो इट विल गो ऑन फॉर द न्यू एंट्रीज बाय इटसेल्फ, okay. So here again 1 mark each for the properties. You have to write the explanation. What is referential integrity? Explain it to purposes. यानी उसका reason क्या है referential integrity का? It is used to maintain the accuracy and consistency of data. यानी जब आप relate करते हो, when you are relating the table at that time, to maintain the accuracy, यानी correct data रहे, consistent रहे, तो उसके लिए हमें क्या चाहिए, we needed referential integrity. In base, data can be linked between 2 or more tables. So relationship in that primary key and foreign key constraint. So with the help of primary and foreign key. अब वो help कैसे करेगा? Records can be added to the related table if there is no associated record available in the primary key table. यानी अगर उसके record उसके साथ relate no association, उसके साथ associated नहीं है, then only you can add it. The values can be modified in a primary if any dependent records are present in the associated table. यानी आप उसमें changes कर सकते हो, right, in the primary. Next, deleting the records from a primary key table. See, remember, primary key table means the main table. If there are any matching related records available in the associated table, यानी उसके साथ relate करता हो तो, okay. 1 mark for the definition, यानी ये definition के 1 mark, and half mark for the 2 purpose. There are given 3 purpose, you have to write any 2, okay. Identify the columns and data type of a table. Airlines mention at least 4 columns with data type. यानी आपको 4 columns देने हैं. With that you have to also mention the data type of it. तो यहाँ एक 4 से ज्यादा ही है. It depends on the people according to like product का भी हो सकता है. It may be related to salesmen. It may be related to students. It may be related to teachers. Okay. So your flight number, text data type. You can see the data type are being given with that. Okay. If you want to know more about it, then you can watch my videos related to database also, which is available on my channel. Okay. And even for the coding. Now we will go for the section C, that is competency based questions, and that will be 4 mark each. Okay. And in that any 2 you have to attempt out of 3. Now, as I have told you, it may be a case study, it may be some example, and according to that you have to give the answer. Now, Rahul and Amit are working on a school project assigned to them by the teacher. They have to send instant messages. See, here is given the hint, instant messages to each other, and also do video conferencing after school hours in order to complete the project on time. Suggest any 4 good instant messaging software, and you know that you are having the chapter of instant messaging in which we have seen web based also, right, application based also. So you can write the name over here. So they have asked 4. So here Google Talk, Yahoo, Skype, Window Live, Rediff, okay, and many more are given. With that, apart from computers, list 4 hardwares that Rahul and Amit need for video conferencing. यानी कंप्यूटर तो चाहिए, उसके साथ हमें क्या चाहिए, what we needed more. So headphone, speaker, microphone, web camera. Okay, so you must have more than that. तो आप ऐड कर सकते हो. Okay, but half mark for each. In the list, half mark for each. तो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा 2 and 2 4. Okay, now Rahul has purchased. यहाँ लगता है कि राहुल बहुत पसंद है किसी को. Rahul has purchased some stationery items from an online site. He has to make online payment for the items to complete the transaction. Help by answering his following queries. Suggest any 2 options that he can use to make the payment of his bill on the online shopping website. यानी ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग वेबसाइट पे अगर उसे पे करना है तो कैसे पे करेगा. सो योर द आंसर इट इज क्रेडिट कार्ड, डेबिट कार्ड, इंटरनेट बैंकिंग, एंड यू नो नाउ डिफरेंट एप्स आर अवेलेबल रिलेटेड टू बैंक्स, तो वो यूज कर सकते हैं. नेम एनी 2 situations where online shopping should be useful. Like everyone know, you can do it on your sufficient time, means आप बाहर नहीं जा सकते, and you can do it at your home. The shopping. Visit a store is more expensive than purchasing a product online, and you get many options also over there. A product or service that is not available in the local market is available online. कितनी बार होती है ना, कुछ चीजें हमें लोकल मार्केट में नहीं मिलती, but online we get it, and we also get it choices over there with quality and quantity. Name any 2 popular online transaction websites. तो आपको पता ही है, फ्लिपकार्ट, अमेजोन, मिंत्रा एंड मेनी मोर आर देयर नाउ. आप देखना चाहो तो बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस आपको मिलेंगे. सो हियर आल्सो इट इज ओपन एंडेड. आपको जो भी आजकल तो मीशो भी है. राइट फुल फॉर्म ऑफ कैश ऑन डिलीवरी इन COD in reference to online shopping. So that is cash on delivery. Okay. Now the main question comes over here. So they have given the options, so you can go for the options, right? If you are confident, then only you will go for the coding, that is the commands. So as I have told you, SQL के commands अगर आपको आते हैं ठीक से तो आप कर सकते हो, otherwise you can go with the another options which are there available. Okay, so and if you want to know about the commands, if you are not clear about it, again you can watch my videos related to it. I have done also for SQL, और स्पेशली SQL का मैंने अच्छे से किया हुआ है, आप लोग देख सकते हो. एंड प्लीज गिव द कमेंट्स इफ यू लाइक इट. Appreciate me also. Now the first thing, to show all the information about IT teachers, so select, and here you can see the asterisk. Asterisk is for getting the all the data, right? All the data in the sense वो सारे ही कॉलम को वो काउंट कर लेगा. यहाँ कॉलम के लिए उन्होंने दिया हुआ नहीं कि ये कॉलम ही मुझे चाहिए, like name and age only I wanted of that teacher who is taking the subject computer. Okay, या फिर ऐसा नहीं. सो योर full detail of that person, यानी यहाँ आपको दिख रहा है, you can see it over here for computer. So here from teachers where subject is equal to, in double quotes you have to write computer and you have to give semicolon. Remember semicolon, okay, and double quotes. Now next question is, list the details of all the teachers who are getting the salary between 20,000 to 35,000. That is the like a query you can say, right? SQL वैसे भी query जैसा ही है. तो here select asterisk from teachers, यानी teachers वाले table में से. This is our table name, that is teachers. Best salary, salary is our column, that is over here. Okay, salary is greater than equal to 20,000 and less than equal to 35,000 and again semicolon. Next question, to display the subject of all the teachers whose age is more than 40 years. देखो यहाँ age वाला दिया है और subject दिया है. What they have asked? Only subject. See here it is written all information, all the teachers. Here it is written all the information. But here what it is written? इधर क्या लिखा है? Only display the subject of all the teachers. Okay, those who are having 40 years, more than 40 years. तो हमें क्या करना है? Select subject. तो subject को select कर दिया हमने from teachers table, from the teachers table, and where age is, condition क्या दे दी? Age is more than 40 years. Okay, so semicolon. Next is the fourth question. To display the list of the names of all the teachers. See again, all the teachers यानी सब कुछ आ गया in alphabetical order. Okay, वहाँ subject दिया हुआ था हमें, यहाँ कुछ नहीं दिया है, हमें सिर्फ list देना है of all the teachers. तो इसमें पूरा डिटेल जाएगा. So again here it will take asterisk from teachers order by name. तो उसे क्या करना है? By default वो क्या करेगा? Ascending order में. So order by name. So you have to not to write your ascending A S C E. Okay, but descending होता है तो आपको D E S C लिखना पड़ेगा. Now this is for visually impaired students. They have given some definitions, so that definitions you have to keep it in mind. Okay, so visually impaired people, please remember कि आप लोगों को terms को याद करना है. Okay, so yes, my video is completed over here, and if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And you can go to the I button where you will get it the coding, you will get it topics related to your 10th standard 402, and you can see the playlist of mine of 402. Thank you.